Everyone's been talking about the new Oyster Perpetual nowadays, especially with these new colors. Am I a little too late to the party? Let's find out. If this is your first time tuning into my channel, I'm the local watch guy and I've been collecting watches for a while now. I'm passionate about watches, photography, as well as videography. Before I begin telling you guys my honest opinion about this watch, make sure you click that subscribe button as well as the bell icon. Where do I begin? This whole line has shook the world when these new colors ever got released. I put my name down for the Tiffany dial in size 41, but I never really got a call back. But today is an exciting day where I get my hands on this good looking piece. I introduce to you the Rolex Oyster Perpetual reference 124300. It's a simple watch with a simple dial. No complications, no weird functions, and the watch doesn't scream, "Hey, look at me, I'm a Rolex." Although that last part can be debatable. Anyways, let me tell you what I truly think of this watch and discuss all the stigma behind it. Firstly, it's hard to disagree that it's a beautiful Rolex. The oyster bracelet and the brush finish and that soothing green dial just makes it perfect. I mean, what else do you need? It's got 100-meter water resistance, and I love the shine of that dial and the lume on the indices. Power reserve is approximately 70 hours, which is really impressive. And this 41mm weighs around 134 grams and has a thickness of 11.7 millimeters, which is fair to say that it sits nicely on the wrist. Lug to lug is 47.5 millimeters, and the space between the lugs is 21 millimeters. I have a 7.8-inch wrist, and I forgot to add one of the links, and in case you can't tell, the watch is choking my wrist as we speak. But besides that, I love it. Is it worth the crazy aftermarket prices we're seeing nowadays? Definitely not. If you really want this watch badly and you see it at a good price, go for it. But if you're paying double or even triple its retail, then I would suggest you consider something else. The green dial certainly pops, but it does look more light green on photos as compared to real life, and it's certainly not as green as the Hulk, but I would say it's a darker shade of green. I'd love to own most, if not all, the new colors of the new Oyster Perpetuals and wear each one every single day. That sounds fun, doesn't it? My favorite one is the Tiffany version, but unfortunately, they are a tad bit difficult to obtain due to their absurd prices. But who knows what the market holds for these watches in the future? They could go up, they could go down, no one really knows for sure. I'm seeing this watch everywhere on Instagram, YouTube, Twitter, Facebook. It has invaded all social media. And I wouldn't say that's a bad thing. I would say it just created more awareness towards the watch world. When this line came out, so many people got introduced to the world of watches, and even though the new Oyster Perpetuals can be considered trend watches, lots of people are flipping them. But having my hands on this particular piece has really made me appreciate this piece for what it actually is, and I love it. I'm not even gonna start on the waiting list for these watches. I'll leave that topic for another time. That's all for today. I hope you enjoyed the video. Don't forget to subscribe, and I'll see you guys soon. Take care.